Stop nodding your head. You have a friend!
My name is Finch, an engineer barely surviving in a world after the end. I opened a can, scooped a small spoonful into my dog's bowl. He looked up at me, and I licked the tiny bit left on the spoon. I was starving, but instead of eating, I filled a glass with tap water and slowly swallowed it down. Pretending it was enough, he kept staring at me with those eyes, so I forced a smile and lied, telling him I'd already eaten. Only then did he relax and finally eat his share. I kept drinking water, savoring each sip as if it were a meal. Afterward, I put the can back in the fridge, but there weren't many left. Ever since the solar storm wrecked Earth, my dog and I had been hiding in the basement, depending on each other to survive. But going out for supplies was taking its toll on me. I knew I didn't have much time left. So, I built a robot, and I filled its memory with everything it needed to care for my dog. Then I added one final instruction: if one day I am gone, your only job is to protect the dog. That matters more than anything. Hearing it respond so clearly made me feel a little more at peace. Suddenly, the power went out. I climbed to the rooftop, fixed the wind turbine, but when I turned around, a massive storm cloud was closing in. The robot calculated it would last a whole month. We couldn't stay here. I quickly gave it arms and legs, taught it how to walk. It learned so fast, tanned for the first time in a while. I felt proud. We packed up supplies, drove the Reeve toward San Francisco. In an abandoned town, I taught it how to gather food, but it kept staring into a mirror, murmuring lines from Shakespeare. When I showed it how to catch popcorn with a tin plate, the kernels popped and startled it, but soon it laughed, playing like a child. Seeing that joy made me smile again. 2. Later, when the storm caught up to us, I got out to hammer down the ground stakes. But no matter how hard I tried, the fourth one wouldn't go in.
You should return to the recreational vehicle.
I yelled for the robot to get back inside the RV, but it clung tightly to the ropes, holding them down until the very last second. The storm flipped the Reeve, but somehow we survived. When I checked afterward, I saw only one stake was still holding, and I realized T was the one the robot had pulled tight. That single act saved our lives.